Morning. How are you?
I'm good, but
I haven't flipped on my camera yet.
Oh, good. I thought it was just me.
No. I haven't flipped it on yet. All right. How are you doing today? Do you need to work on anything in particular?
Oh, it's always the hips and that. I teach dance on Thursday nights,
Oh,
so
nice.
come Friday morning, it's always the
Definitely. Well, we can address that for sure. All right. And let me just do a sound check. There we go. You can hear a little bit of music in the background, just faintly.
yes.
All right. Perfect. And let me flip on. Here I
There you
am.
are.
Here I am. All right. So let's get started. We're going to do a little bit more core focus as well today, but we'll just see as we get into it what works. All right. So let's come into your space. Perfect. So we'll start in tabletop today. Okay. Perfect. All right. So in tabletop, let's come down, shake out those legs, and just shake out, roll the wrists, and find that nice aligned position. Hands right under those shoulders, knees right under those hips, and let's exhale, scoop up and in, looking in towards that navel, feeling that space between your shoulder blades. And reverse it. Lift the tail, open the heart. Good. Exhaling, scooping, pulling those abdominals in, rounding the spine. And release. Reverse it. Lifting the tailbone. Pull those shoulders back. And let's change. Up. Breathing in. Exhale. Up and in. And inhale. Good. Continue to move through those two postures. Test. Good. And let's reach our right hand out over to the side. Push the hip out. You can tuck your toes. So you're gonna reach back. Feel the shoulder lift. Feel your shoulder blades lift. Open up that side body. Good. Let's inhale, bring it back center. Reach into the other corner. Push that hip out and lower it down. Really breathe into that space under the shoulder blade. Breathing into that opening in the side body. Good, and we'll come up. Let's bring one foot forward, going right into those hips, pulling the shoulders back. Let's reach those arms forward. Exhale, pull the arms down into those goalpost type arms, and let's press the hip forward and pull the hips back. Exhale, push forward, arms down, and reach. Waking up those lat muscles as well. Tilting the hips forward, pulling back. And you can reach over that leg if it's feeling good for you. If it's a little bit much on your shoulders, you can keep those hands down and just press and pull. Good. You want to have dynamic movement to warm up. Excellent. And coming back, let's take the leg behind and just release, shake out those legs. And we'll bring the other foot forward. So just checking with that alignment, knee over the ankle without going past. Good. Let's press forward, tucking that tailbone, open your hip, and then we'll pull back. So start small, and then as you start to open up and find space, we can make it bigger. So we'll reach up and extend. As long as you're breathing, one is an inhale, one is an exhale. Just breathe what's natural for you. Nice. those hamstrings, lengthening the spine. Good. Remember that option. Hands can be down. Yes. Just enjoy the movement. Excellent. Let's take the legs behind. We're going to press up into that downward facing dog. If your shoulders aren't the happiest today, by all means, just come into a forward fold. So you can lift up and just hang if you need to take it easy on the shoulders. Otherwise, we're in that downward facing dog. So nice upside down U or V position rather. You're going to pedal those feet if it works and feels nice for you. Really press through your heel, releasing the back to the thigh. So your calves, your hamstring, relaxing the head through the arms. Really notice the space between your ears and your arms. Good. Softening both knees. Try and press those hips down to lift, or hips up and lift your heels down. Let's walk forward and just hang. And you can shift your weight forward and back here. Noticing how it changes that release in your back and in your hamstrings. Use your breath. Make sure that head is relaxed. Good. And bringing your weight in the center, soften those knees. Let's roll up. Take as much time as you need to. Really tune into how you're stacking the spine. Good. Rolling those shoulders down and back. Let's stand tall. Bring those feet right together if that feels okay for you. Otherwise, you can keep them hip distance apart. We're going to bring those arms up to the sky, reaching up, pull those shoulders down. And I want you to push your hips out side to side. And you're thinking about reaching over. Now I have my hands interlaced. All my fingers interlaced except that index finger and I cross my thumbs over. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to hold it over to one side. You can look down, you can look up or straight ahead. Make sure that the arms are with you so you didn't sort of like leave them halfway. Arms by the ears. Pushing the hip out, reaching up and over. Make sure you can have a nice full breath here. And we'll inhale, lift up. Good. Release the arms. And let's bring them back up. Interlacing again and tick-tock, side to side. Hopefully feeling a little bit more space this time. Arms by your ears. Good. Long neck. When you're ready, we're going to hold to the other side. So we're reaching it out, arms by your ears. Keep the shoulders facing forward. Breathing, feeling that extension. Feeling that lift all the way through the side body, up and over. Good, and inhale. Releasing those arms. Let's take those feet just a little bit wider than hip distance. And we're going to wrap our arms around us. Inhaling and exhaling. Be mindful to pick up that foot so we're keeping the joints safe. Inhale and exhale. Really thinking about the spine revolving, twisting. Bringing a little bit of heat into the body here too. Use the breath, inhale and exhale, bringing in and out through the nose if you're safe to do so. If you're a little congested or anything, of course, breathe how you need to. Good, and let's square it off into the center. Opening up those hips, let's come into a nice wide position. Really open up your knees to the side. We're going to settle down into that wide squat, reaching your arms up, shoulders are down. Good. Lifting up, pick up your feet, pivoting on your heels, and hinge forward. You can have your hands to your hips, no problem. Good. Flat back or rounded. Come up. Let's open up those feet again. And come down. This time, arms coming up and open. So really push your body forward, but pull those knees back. Sinking down. Good. And let's press up. Feet coming in and forward we go. Now this time, if you're comfortable, let's come all the way down. Relax your shoulders, bend your elbows through your feet. Take your feet a little wider if you'd like. The space between your feet should be about the distance or length of one of your legs. want you to really focus in, feeling how you can push out to the edges of the baby toe. So you're gonna feel a stretch through the outside of the legs. Good. From here, your hands, walk them forward if you need to, or back, so that your hand is directly in line with your shoulder. Now I want you to bring that arm to the center. We're gonna lift up and open, looking over to the side. If it feels good for you, you're looking up, feel free to keep the head down if that's better. Shoulders back. Good. Replacing that hand, bring it in, press up, stack. Shoulder over that wrist, opening up. So we're still feeling that press to the outside of the feet, inside thighs, spinal rotation, so many good things happening all at once here. Long neck. Good, and let's bring it in. You're gonna walk your feet in just a few steps, just halfway. And we're gonna sink those hips down. Now make sure your toes are turned down a little. Sink down, and you're gonna drop the hips through those legs and try to lift yourself up. Now your heels are touching here. If this isn't available to you, no problem. You can come up to that standing squat we saw earlier. So really trying to lift up, dropping your hips, open up. You can use those elbows to open up those knees. Good. Really just trying to feel that tailbone nice and heavy. Let's release the arms. Exhale, press the hips up. Walk your feet in, either to touch or under those hips. And forward fold. Let's hold opposite elbows here and really let that upper body create weight to pull us down and release the lower back and the back of the legs. Make sure that head is hanging, you're relaxing, falling forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Wonderful. Let's release those arms, and here we go. Rolling up, shoulders back. Good. We're gonna come to the top of your space. We're gonna get moving a little bit more. So coming down the top of your space, we're gonna start in a mountain position. So standing tall, let's take a big breath, reach up to the sky. Nice and strong. Reaching up, even try and push those hips forward. Think about going up and over. Reaching tall. Good. And exhale, let's dive down. Inhale, flat back. Release. We're gonna hop, jump, or step, coming into a plank. Really check in with your alignment. You're stacked right over those hands. Shoulders are back. Good. Knees touch, and let's push back. Relax your head through the arms. Keep your elbows off the mat. Good. Inhaling forward, full plank or modified plank. Let's engage the upper body. We're gonna keep those arms close and bring your chest down through your arms. Push forward and through, let your hips come down, draw your shoulders back, press into the tops of your feet. Nice. Let's press up and away, downward facing dog, or you always have the option for child's pose. Soften your legs, look where you want to go, hop, jump, or step, and you can take as many steps as you need to, and let's hinge forward. Inhaling flat back, let's draw those shoulders back, and release, and then we'll make our way up, flat back, or rounded. Let's take a moment, connect hands to the heart, tune in with the breath, see how we are feeling. You should notice we're a little warmer, making sure that the breath stays deep into the belly. We're not getting worked up and breathing shallow in the chest. So drop and deepen that breath. Feel the belly expand and contract. Inhaling, expand, exhale, draw it in. Good. On your next inhale, reach. Exhale and fold. On your inhale, We rise up. Releasing down. Let's step that left leg back, or you can hop back. Find your plank. So stack and engage. Good. Knees touch, press back. Take a few breaths here. And we'll inhale to push forward. Full plank or modified. Checking that natural curve in your back. Check your alignment. Arms nice and close. You're going to bend forward, chest in between those hands, hips stay up, and push forward and through. Roll your shoulders back. Press to the tops of the feet. From here, we're going to lift up in a cobra, or if you would like to, you're going to lift up to a full up dog. Now, full up dog, just your hands and your tops of the feet are touching. My hips are off the mat. Good. Now let's push up and away. Down dog or child's pose. 3 cycles of breath here. And we'll bend, push off. Take a big step, or as many steps as you'd like. Making your way forward. Excellent. Let's relax the upper body. Now we lift halfway. Breathe it in. Fold it down, and up we go. The last one, right into it, diving down. Remember to always move the pace that feels right for you. Let's breathe in. And release. Right leg back, or hop. Find that plank. Nice and strong. Breathe. Release. Press away. Getting ready to activate. We're going to push forward. I want you to come right onto those hands. High or knees down. Lowering it down. Now remember, if you can't quite connect with this posture, bend as much as you can and then just come down however you need to, okay? Let's push forward and through, staying low or high. If you're high, you're hovering off the mat. Good. Up and away. Let's rise. Lots of juicy work for the spine here. And look where you want to go. Hop, jump, or step. Try and have that right foot lead. And releasing. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale. All the way. Flat back or rounded. Press forward. And draw those hands in. Good. Catch your breath. Feel free to bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Bring that breath deep and release. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale. And again. Good. Take a big breath, bring those arms up and over. And we're going to open up those feet. One out. One back, and come into a warrior 2. So press into that outside edge of the back foot. Your hips are level, so they're both facing the same direction, and they're the same height. Good. Draw your abdominals together. Open the thighs, so really wrapping around. Good. Arms where you're happy. You can always bring your hands up. You can bring them to the hips, whatever you need to do for you. Make sure we relax the toes and open the knee. As you open the knee, don't bring that hip with you. So really open them up in opposition. Good. Let's open up that side body, lifting from your hip, up and over. Now you can look up or back. Check in with that back hand. Make sure we're not pushing on it. So you're extending. Good. Lifting up, we're going to reverse that, coming into triangle pose. So adjust your feet. If you need to, maybe bring them in a little bit more. Let's tap those hips, and we're going to hinge. Now you're coming down like you're up, flat against a wall. You're going to slide that arm down if it feels right for you. Notice your rib cage is level, and you can reach up to the side, open. Eyes up or down. Now it's not about how far you're reaching. It's about feeling that flat body. Breathing into those sensations in the back of that front thigh. You got it. We're going to take this top arm, reach down as you bring your hand up. Pop up that back heel. coming down into a low lunge. If you want, you can bring your knee to touch. We're gonna press up and away over that front leg. Shoulders are back. Reaching back with that heel, pushing those hips down, opening up, wrapping the arm, feeling that spine rotate. Good, reach down towards that front foot, push up, forward fold. Hanging and holding those elbows, release your lower back. Take a moment to breathe. We're always using our breath throughout the practice. The breath guides our movement. And let's release the arms, rolling up or flat back up. Standing tall, feeling your alignment. Excellent. All right, let's open it up. Going to the other side. Beautiful. Checking with our hips. Let's open, let's level, wrap. Open that knee towards your second and third toe. Arms where you feel comfortable. Feel that energy reaching out those fingers. Check in with that outside foot, pushing out. Feel that extension all through that back leg. Good. Let's flip that front hand. And here we go. Open up. So reaching up, shoulders down. You can extend back. Just make sure you don't put pressure right on the joint. And looking up or back, your choice. Check in that the knee isn't falling forward in that front foot. Strong breath. And rising up, adjust those feet, coming in just a little. And let's drop that front hip and slide down. Eyes up or down. Beautiful. Really level out that rib cage, open the chest. And notice that maybe the level you go down to on one side is different than the other. That is perfectly okay. It's not about how it looks, it's how it feels. Good, lots of sensations on the back of that leg. Beautiful. We're gonna reach forward with that arm, coming down. Now, square up those hips, drop the hips. Feel free to let the knee come down. Hand right underneath that shoulder. We're gonna lift up, revolve over that front leg. Draw your shoulders back. Breathe. Reaching forward, push up, and hang. Forward fold. In this forward fold, if you'd like, either pull opposite elbows or we're actually going to bring our arms behind us, holding onto those calves. Try and tuck your elbows behind you. Really open up the upper back as well. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And feel free to have some space between those feet. And release the arms. Let's roll up. Opening up. Roll those shoulders down and back. Excellent. We're going to take our arms out to the side. I want you to bring one under the other. Good. You're going to cross at your elbows. Now from here, you can just bring your arms so the backs of the arms come together. Or you're going to take that wrap and keep wrapping. Now if that looks a little wild and crazy for you, don't worry about it. So we're here, elbows and up, or all the way around. Beautiful. Now really pull the arms forward. Drop your shoulders down. So you should feel it opening up the upper back. Stretching the shoulders. Reaching those arms up, pulling those shoulders down. So you're reaching up and forward. Shoulders are down and back. Good. And let's release the arms. Unwrap them, coming to that lower back. Elbows are back. Push those hips, reaching up and over. those arms out. We're gonna bring the other one under. Good, now you can just cross or continue to wrap. If you need to try and get into that posture a few times, feel free. So let's wrap those arms. Think about what we're doing here. We are lifting up, pulling forward, dropping those shoulders. Excellent. Breathe. And let's reverse. Unwrap, hands behind. Up and over we go. And this time, let's hang and forward fold. Release the back. Release the head. And coming to seated, however you're comfortable to do so, you can just tuck one leg behind and then have a seat. Excellent. So from our seated position, let's take those feet together and knees apart. Good. I love how you just walk it out side to side. Exactly. So I really want you to tune into how your hips are releasing here. Now, if you find that you're sort of stuck with your knees up here, don't worry about that. Find whatever is close by to bring it underneath so that you allow your legs to relax. If you're clenching to hold here, you need to have that support so you can let yourself just let go here. If it feels good, you can hold onto your feet or your ankles. Open up those shoulders. Now don't over fixate on how close those feet are. If they're a little bit further, that's okay. It's that opening, that dropping of the knees that we want to focus on. Good. Now if it feels good for you, we're going to hinge forward. I want you to hinge with a flat back. And you're going to use those elbows to gently press against the legs. Shoulders are down. You step to the crown of the head. Push that tailbone, reaching back. Breathe. As you exhale, see if you can go a little deeper. And let's lift. Good. Roll the shoulders. You're going to roll towards one leg. Bring that other leg behind you. So you're actually going to sit with two bent legs. Okay, I'm going to spin around this leg. Should be able to see my leg position in the side there, mostly. So I'm thinking about this foot, I'm coming against this side. Good. Try and drop this hip down, and we're going to turn and look over that front leg. Nice. Now from here, this front hand, I want your heel of the hand close by that front hip. You're going to reach up and over. That bottom hand right underneath the shoulder, and you're reaching up or opening our hip flexor and extending the side body. Shoulders down and back. Good. If this doesn't feel like a comfortable option for you, you can stay seated and reach. And have a seat, and now we'll revolve and turn towards your heels. Good. Releasing, you're going to turn however you're comfortable. I'm going to crisscross, flip my legs around that way, but whatever works for you. Excellent. So lifting tall, this foot is flush towards that thigh. Let's bring that hip down to start. Good, and look over. Shoulders are soft. Excellent. All right, bring that hand a little bit closer so that when you press up, you're stacking shoulder over that wrist, pushing up and over. reaching out, feeling that opening all through that hip flexor, out through the arm, eyes up or down, your choice. Remember, you can stay seated, but just do that side extension. Breathe. Keep pressing forward, opening, deepening. Yes, and let's have a seat and revolve. Turning away. Fantastic. Bringing it in, lean back to release your legs. We're gonna make our way down off the mat. If you're getting excited for relaxation, still be excited, but it's not quite time. We're gonna draw one knee in. I want you to make sure you're pressing your tailbone down. Good. Kick that leg up, press that heel up, dropping your tailbone, and we're gonna change. Yes, we're moving a little quickly. It is an energizing practice today. So we're squeezing that knee down to the other side. And kick up. Dropping the tailbone, feeling that release in the back of the thigh. Good. Now let's take the legs nice and long, give it a shake. Hips release, shoulders, legs, glutes, everything. And we'll bring it back in. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. You have levels. So depending on your energy, depending on where you're at, what I invite you to do to start is notice how your pelvis is level. So right here, like you have a glass of water on it. So you don't want to be tilting and spilling that water. Okay? And you don't want to be arching and spilling it the other way. So keep it nice and neutral. You have a natural curve in your back. Keeping this level position, imagine how your hip bones feel as if they're coming towards each other. They don't move, but we want to try and feel that. We're going to lift that leg up. Good. You can stay here with one leg up, or you're bringing both legs up. Or if you would like to, we're going to lift up and push those arms down, using those lat muscles, pressing your arms down by your sides, reaching forward. We're going to squeeze one leg in and switch. Now, first level, legs go up to the sky. You're looking in towards your belly button. One is it in, one is it out. You can go a little bit lower if it feels available to you. You're looking in. And let's release, draw those legs in, release the upper body. If you're ready to call it a day there, feel free to rest, coming into your Shavasana. If you'd like, we're going to just do one more challenge option to really fire things up, and then feel that relaxation. So let's C-scoop, lift it up, push those legs away, making sure the tailbone is anchored, we're not arching. Big breath in, exhale. This time we're going to do a double exhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, breathe. Exhale, exhale. Looking in towards the belly button, good. Feel free to do it without the upper body if you feel neck pain, back pain, okay? If your hips are done, I want you to rest. Otherwise, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and squeeze them in, and drop with a sigh. Good. And from here, catch the breath. The heart rate may be up a little. Come to a comfortable position. So perhaps fully released and open in your Shavasana here. Arms out, feet flopped out. If your low back isn't happy, you can just bend the legs and let your knees fall in towards each other. Supported where you are comfortable. So I invite you here to close the eyes, quiet the breath, and allow yourself time to quiet the mind. Imagine that you can completely surrender your toes, your fingers, your wrists and ankles. Feel how your shoulders melt down into the mat. Noticing a full natural breath in the belly that rises and falls, but without forcing the breath. Just noticing that natural inhale and exhale. Feeling how your hips are opened up as the feet are flopped out to the side. Trying to relax your glute muscles, your buttocks underneath you. Relax your thighs. Let the body be soft. Let the body just be. And let's wiggle those fingers. Wiggle those toes. If it feels good, you can rotate the joints, wrists and ankles. Take your time, reach those arms up and over as if you could touch that wall behind you. Reach those feet out as far as you can. And let's bring those feet in. Bending the legs, draw the knees to the chest, give them a hug. Press that tailbone down, feeling the weight of the legs. Massage the back. You can rock if that feels right for you. And you make your way down onto your side, bringing one arm up and over, just resting, noticing the breath, noticing the sensations in the body, without judgment, just gratitude. Making your way up, take your time. Coming to seated, your comfortable seated position. Letting your hands rest to the legs. Softening your shoulders, keeping that calm mind, that calm breath. And as we rose, we thought about the gratitude to our bodies, to our minds, to our breath that enables us to be here experiencing this practice. Just take a moment here, remind yourself you are worth it and you deserve good health and happiness. Bringing your hands in. You can open up the eyes. It was a pleasure to guide your practice. It was an honor hope to see you again another time soon. Namaste. Amazing. Good. How you doing?
Good. Good.
Excellent. We kicked it up a notch, but we wanted to use that warmth to get into those hips. So we still did lots for the hips. Hopefully you felt that.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Excellent. Good. Well, wonderful to have you. It's so nice to have someone to lead. I know many others follow the videos after, but it's nice to have somebody here with me. And
Yes.
great for you because we can customize it to what you're looking for, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next week.
Yes. Have a great weekend.
You too. Take care. Bye.